live in your sorrows and shit and complain about life, because it's up to you to what you want to do. You want to stay the same? Stay the same. Otherwise, have a look at your life, man. Have a look at the people, have a look at your relationships, have a look at the things that you're doing. If something's not making you happy, and question shit. Ask the question. Are you in love? Are you happy? Is this right for you? Does it feel right for you? We're back again. We are back again, staying consistent. And guys, what we're going to talk about today, I already planned this because I was like, you know what, let's talk about discipline. We always talk about consistency, taking action, trying your best, never giving up, like showing up all the time. But I think one of the major keys to your success is discipline, having the discipline to keep showing up, having the discipline to do things when you don't want to do them. And I've been fighting with myself, this week. I've been feeling it, but I've been conquering it. Because the mind, you become so aware of your thoughts and how you feel as well. And to be honest, I was so busy today. I had a headache. I had so many things I was working on, and I had freaking negative thinking as well. I had thoughts of like giving up. I had thoughts of like, this shit, man, this is too much. Like I'm overwhelmed dealing with all these different problems and appointments and all this stuff, not to mention my own routine. But wow, I had to pull myself out of it and to get back to discipline. I like the conversation is like, no, don't go to the gym, chill out, go and lie on your bed, put a movie on and relax. And I get it. You got to have a balance sometimes. You can't just freaking always be hustling, but you got to tune into your body. What do you feel? How do you feel? How can you, can you do it? Do you have the energy to do it? Because you can burn out. I did it in Dubai. I was came to a Thursday and I was gone, literally for the whole day, gone. I couldn't move. So you can burn out, and that's why you have to find your balance, and that's why you have to be very tuned into your body and your energy, to know what's right for you. But the discipline is going to get you exactly what you deserve and who you want to become. That's the truth. And if you're surrounded by people who are not disciplined, surrounded your environment's everything. That's why, who am I surrounded by? Who am I surrounded? You. How amazing is that? I'm surrounded by someone who's listening to my podcast. That's ridiculous. That's the shit, man. I'm surrounded by people taking action. You're listening to this podcast. You're taking action. Everything you want is on the other side of action. You're taking action. This is you growing. I'm planting positive seeds in your mind for you to think, for your mind to expand so you can become a better version of yourself. Because for you to get different shit, you've got to grow. You've got to water the garden. If the garden doesn't get any sunlight or any water, what do you expect? It's just going to freaking grow by itself from nothing? It needs to be nurtured, it needs to be loved like a child. If you don't give the child food and you don't love on the child and just leave the child there when it's crying in the cot, what's going to happen? It's going to keep crying. Nothing's going to change. So you got to show up for yourself like that. Take yourself to the gym, take yourself exercising, take yourself to yoga, take yourself to events, take yourself around people that are growing, taking action. What are you going to do? Naturally, you just start growing. Take yourself around positive people, man. You become the energy that you surround yourself with. Everything is contagious. But before I continue on, guys, if you're tuning in right now, you're on YouTube, okay, and you haven't bought your tickets or you want to join us live for our events that are coming up, all you got to do is click the link below in the description below. It'll take you to our live events page where you can have a look at what the next events are coming up, where you can catch me speaking live. I want to see you, all right? Get in the room, lock in, because taking action is what's going to get you to the next level, and I can't wait to meet you. So make sure you click on the link below, get your tickets to our next events, have a look at what's coming up, and take action. I can't wait to see you there. And then the link below as well, if you're looking for transformation, you've had enough. Like you seriously got to this point in your life where you've had enough. You want to transform, you want to grow, you want to build self-love, overcome your fears and heal your past so you can live your dreams, not your fears, step into your purpose. There's another link that is for a brainstorm so you can connect with one of my success coaches in my leadership team, okay? And they will go through a process to really see if and how we could possibly help you, okay? So the link is below in the description. Anyway, going back to what I was talking about, back to the podcast, guys, listen, you got to look at your family, man. Like one of the things that's helped me to transform my life is how I researched my parents, research your dad, research your mom, figure out how they were raised, how they were parented, figure out how their parents were parented, because a lot of that is because of who is basically who you are. And how you were raised, how your parents raised you. We emulate what we surround ourselves with. We copy. Subconsciously, you don't even realize. There's a lot of things that you do that are very similar to your parents. So do you think the same? Do you believe the same? Are you limiting yourself? Are you living in a bit of fear or doubt? Do your parents, are your parents like very ambitious? Are they very, very, very successful? Think about how they were parented, how they were raised, what they went through. And the truth is, a lot of our parents, they struggled, man. I know my parents came from Poland. They came to Australia. And, for many years, I was blaming them for my shit life, basically. I was blaming my parents for everything that I had to deal with growing up. And, little did I know that period between, 18 and 33 for me, where I was searching and I was trying to find myself and I was just f***ing around and wasting money, gambling and, strip clubs and shit and coke and all that shit, right? Parties or whatever. And you just blind. You're sleeping. That's for me anyway. I don't know about you, man, but I'm like the horse at the back of the pack. Like a horse race. There's the horse he's all the way at the back, and he's a late sprinter. That's who I am. Because I come up behind everyone and I win. And you know what? I believe that that's you as well. I believe that if you haven't discovered your purpose, you haven't discovered your power, you haven't discovered what it is that's within you, that greatness, your calling, I reckon that you got the same problem as I had. It's the truth. We're blind. We're sucked into this shithole, like trying to go in a specific direction because of everybody else is doing like that. So I'm going to do it too. And then you get to this point in your life and you're like, what am I doing, man? Where am I going? Is this it? Is this what I signed up for? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And it's not until you hear someone like me say this shit to you that you sit there and you start thinking. And it was so easy for me to fall into this trap, of like, well, I'm a customer service representative. I work for the government. I worked at McDonald's. Then I went to a market research company. Then I worked with my brother-in-law and was selling perfumes and cosmetics and shit on eBay. And then I worked in a cafe for a month and I hated that. So I quit. I'd rather not have a job and be on government benefits. Go on Centrelink. I was on Centrelink for 6 months because I didn't want to work in a cafe. So then what was I doing then? That was gambling on sports bet. On soccer. I was heavy on that shit, man. Figuring life out, you know what I mean? It's like, no ambition. I don't know. I just didn't know. And that's why I say, like, many of us still don't know. But, when you tap into this kind of frequency, when you tap into this kind of energy, this kind of level of self-awareness, like, open your mind, man. It's not like this. It's like open. Many of us have tunnel vision and we just think and believe a specific way and there's only one way and this is the only way. It's like in a trance. That's how the bloody world has programmed us, whether it's your family or your friends or your school or TV, the news, the Hollywoods and the shows and everything that you're consuming on social media. You're in a trance. You're not even awake, and that's what I'm here to do. Like, my Melbourne event is called Unlock Your Greatness. It's not called stay in the shithole that you're in. And when you leave that event, you're still going to be the same person. You know what I mean? Any of my events is about unlocking your greatness, stepping into your true authentic power, because we all have that, right? But you just don't know it yet because you haven't exercised it. In order for you to evolve and to become someone you've never been before, you got to practice. I've been practicing becoming this new version of me for the last 5.5 years. And now I'm getting really good at it. It doesn't come just all of a sudden you wake up one day and you go, I'm just going to become this version of me and I'm going to be really good at that. It's not, man. There's these neurons and these new neural pathways in your mind that you need to like hook and reprogram, because there's a lot of shit that it has conditioned your mind and what you've been through that's like stuck, It's like, it's all tangled and shit, you know what I mean? Like all your thoughts and your mind is all screwed up and shit. It's all tangled like this. And all of a sudden you got to come to this awareness of like, okay, this is a specific way of thinking. This is how I am. This is how I've always been. Well, I don't know anything else. I don't know how I can do it. I don't know how I can be different. I'm just like this. This is how my life has turned out. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be. And it's like, whoa. And then you come to this podcast, you start listening to some motivation or some people that are a bit more awake and aware and sharing some sort of like possibilities. Like you gotta realize that it's possible. It's possible for you to discover your purpose. It's possible for you to heal your past. It's possible for you to get what you deserve. You know, many times in life, it's like when we're going through like something severe, like a divorce, something that you believed in, like you believed in this person, when you met this person, you got married, whatever, can be business, can be friendship, you know, you believed in this so much. And then one day it got ripped apart. It fell apart. And here you are stranded on this island of like, I don't know what to do. I didn't think this would happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that you want shit like this to happen, but I think about it already because like, if you look at, you got to have that open mind that shit can happen. It's going to hurt. It's going to help you grow. But it's not about you getting to this point in your life where you just go, oh, well, this is shit, man. This is crap. I feel like crap. I'm screwed. This life sucks. It's like, no, life doesn't suck. It's just, this is something you had to go through, which is going to help you grow. It's going to hurt you. Your pain is your power, and it's going to give you more awareness for you to go and make some better decisions moving forward. But feel the shit. It's crap. But like, you gotta have this mindset of like, wow, okay, so, and I think why I'm saying this is because I think about it. Think about business. I think about relationships, and I'm like already open that something could work for a good 5 years or 10 years, and then it will fall apart because maybe it's time for something new, something fresh, something better. But if you have a look around at the statistics, at the divorce rate, for example, shocking, you know, and we are sold this beautiful, magical dream. Oh my God, get married, have kids, and it's all going to be perfect. It's like, nah, bro, have an open mind, have a mind that is open to everything and is attached to nothing. Enjoy the beautiful experience of what it is that you thought was going to be amazing and be there. Enjoy it. Because you never know. I mean, you never know when you're going to die. You never know when tomorrow's not promised. But just have an open mind. It'll help you in that moment where maybe some shit does go down. And then you'll sit there and go, I never thought this could happen. You'll sit there and you go, you know what? It was possible. Maybe it might make you feel a little bit better. You know what I mean? It's still going to be shit because no one wants to go through that shit. No one, you know, I'm not encouraging divorce or breaking up or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, have an open mind that, like, you might go through an experience and whatever that is that you thought was going to be for you and it was going to be amazing and it was what you dreamed of and shit, and it didn't work out. Have an open mind that just means that that's not meant for you anymore. We're on these timelines. And you might get to a higher frequency that just doesn't align with that person that you're with right now. And so you're growing, you're changing, you're evolving. And maybe just God or the universe is just saying, you know what, that your time's up here. You've been with this kind of energy for enough time, and it's time for you to evolve. And maybe they don't respect you or they don't appreciate you, or maybe you've just gotten tired or sick of their energy, or, you know, you just don't vibe with them anymore. And so now you go off and, you know, and that's really one of the reasons for people being unfaithful in relationships as well. It's just like, you know, there isn't that reciprocation of a balance in the relationship of giving and receiving, you know, giving to each other and giving back to each other. And if you're not fulfilled in a relationship, what happens? Right? If there's some sort of disconnection, if someone's growing more than the other and there's some sort of disconnection, what's going to happen? Well, the other person's going to go look for that fulfillment somewhere else. You know, it's like, why did they cheat on me? It's like, well, have a look at the relationship. You know, it's like no one does shit just for fun, just for, I'm just going to go do this tonight. It's like, there's got to be a reason. Don't be ignorant and be like, oh, why did they do that? You know what I mean? It's like, pay attention. That's the thing. If you don't know yourself, if you don't have that self-worth and that confidence within yourself, then you're going to be ignorant and you're going to be like, oh, you know, I didn't think they would do that to me. And it's like, well, have a look at the relationship, man. How connected are you? How many times do you have sex all the time? How many times are you connected? How many times do you take each other out? How much time do you spend together? You know, are you really authentic and open? Because many people aren't. Maybe many people are closed. You know, many people don't even have that connection with each other. It's just like a mundane chore of being a wife or a mother or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, well, this is what I have to do. This is just how it's worked out. And it's like, well, settle then. You know, live in your sorrows and shit and complain about life, because it's up to you to what you want to do. You want to stay the same? Stay the same. Otherwise, have a look at your life, man. Have a look at the people. Have a look at your relationships. Have a look at the things that you're doing. If something's not making you happy, and question shit. Ask the question. Are you in love? Are you happy? Is this right for you? Does it feel right for you? You know, it's not about things changing straight away, man. You got to make plans. You got to look at things. You got to take inventory. Like I say, like a pantry. You got a pantry. You look at all the shit you got and you go, okay, we got to go supermarket. It's the same shit in your life. Take inventory of the relationships. Take inventory of your of things that are happening in your life. Take inventory of your friends that you're hanging around with. Take inventory of your business, your personal life, your work. If something is disturbing your peace, if something is not fulfilling, if something has expired, it has an expiry date. Some things have an expiry date in your life. And if you don't pay attention because you're afraid to speak your truth, you're afraid to stand up for yourself. That's why I keep telling you guys, communication. It's the key to your freedom. Get that confidence in yourself so you know your worth, so that you're not in continuation of an experience or a situation that's unfulfilling. And the reason why we're settling is because of conformity, because of the opinions of our family or in-laws or whatever, because like, oh, well, you know, I've known them for so long, or I've been in the business for so long, I can't leave now. It's like, yes, you can. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know, stop trying to limit yourself and shit and going, oh, you know, they're gonna get upset or this. It's like, do what's right for you, man. And when you do feel guilty for doing what's right for you, you'll know that you're growing. It's part of the process. You know, it's not easy to make decisions that are the best for you. Right? Because we're so nice. Oh, we're so nice. Amazing. Like, we're so good. We don't want to hurt other people, you know? We rather hurt ourselves. That's how nice we are. Don't speak your truth. You know, don't tell people how you really feel. Don't tell people what's really going on within you, because it's more important to keep them peaceful, isn't it? And don't give a fuck about ourselves. Good, huh? Yeah? Makes sense? Yeah, fuck us. Well, it doesn't matter. We can just hold on to this shit. Doesn't matter. We can be unhappy so other people can be peaceful. Oh, because we're so nice. F that, man. Honestly, what a load of shit. Keep being like that, and then you'll keep wondering why you're unhappy and why things are not working out, why you're not in alignment, why you're not living in your purpose, why you're not living your best life. Keep thinking like that. That's what will happen. Because again, everything is outside of us that's controlling. I'm like, nah, man. Yeah, I tell you, you know, control your mind or your mind will control you. But what's the fuck's your mind doing? Your mind has been conditioned and programmed because of family, because of friends, because of the news, because of TV, because of social media, because of how you were raised, which is now making you think a specific way. And it's taking you away from the true energy within yourself that knows the truth. So now here you are fighting with yourself. You're fighting with, oh, the mind is saying, well, what about this? What about this person? What are they going to say if I do this? Oh, no, I don't know. If I do this, then this is going to happen. And then within yourself, you actually know the truth deep down, but you're suppressing it because you lack confidence, because you're scared of the unknown, because you're wondering what's going to be the next thing that I have to do, or how am I going to get a new business partner or a new business deal, or how am I going to find a new person? And it's like, hello, shut up with this bullshit conversation. It's never too late. It's just a mindset. If you want to think like that, guess what? That is the truth. It's just like when people hate on me, or when people disagree with me and they say, yeah, but this, and this. And I'm like, I know, you are right. You know, it's so good. It's so good to have this mindset, because I don't fight with people. You don't have to agree with me. When you comment on my shit and you reply to my videos or whatever it is, and you say something that is like against what I believe in or against what I say, I don't need to be triggered. I agree with you because you are right. Like, you're the one that's living your life. Your thoughts, your truth is always right. I don't need to defend myself. You are right. But I'm just here to like give you the additional awareness of like the possibilities of what may be blocking you, what's stopping you. Don't think that your life is over just because shit falls apart. It's falling apart for a reason. It's not meant for you. You're meant for greater things. There's other things coming up ahead in your life that are better. And it's up to you to just learn from the experiences, be hurt from the experiences, let that pain fuel you so that you keep pushing forward, and then everything's going to fall into place. But it won't fall into place until you fall into place with yourself, until you disconnect from the energy that's trying to ruin you, that's limiting you. Because let me tell you, man, there's people in your life that are limiting you right now. There's people in your life that you're surrounding yourself with that are stopping you from you becoming the best version of yourself, from you actually reaching your, like, you'll never reach your full potential, because life is a journey. It's not a destination. You don't get to this level and go, oh my God, I made it. I made it to this full potential. You know, it's a beautiful journey of like, oh my gosh, I've done this much so far. And now I'm going to open this business. And now I'm going to start working on this. And now I'm going to start doing this. You know what I mean? There's new levels, new doors to unlock continuously, which is beautiful. That's what life is about. You're supposed to be excited about life and enjoy the journey. You know what I mean? Yes, there's trials and tribulations and it's emotional and all that shit, but that's what comes with the territory. You got to have black and white, sun and you know, it's daylight and nighttime and yin and yang and shit like that. Like it, you know, it's not always going to be amazing. That's why there's a balance, you know? So when it's shit, push through it, feel it, let it hurt you, right? It's uncomfortable. It's like, fucking hell. You know what I mean? So how you navigate yourself like that and how you start paying attention to that, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You will be afraid of starting to step into your true authentic power because people love you a specific way. And when you start evolving and you start stepping up and you start really owning your shit, people don't like that because they love a specific version of you. And they want you to stay like that because that's the version of you that they're comfortable with. Right? And so now all of a sudden you evolve and then, you know, you're going to hurt some people's feelings. People aren't going to like it. And the hard part about it, because it's scary for yourself, is that as much as you want people to come with you along the journey and you want to share your inspiration and I know it myself, man. You try and share a podcast, you try and, oh my God, look what I'm doing. I'm doing this speaking program and I'm investing in myself and all this shit, but they're not on your level. And it's like, eventually you realize that they're just not on the same frequency. And then it's like you're talking to a brick wall. But the subconscious mind in them is still taking it in. And maybe they'll wake up in 5 years' time. But it's not your duty to continue to plant the seeds in their mind, because eventually what will happen is you'll drain your energy. And your energy is currency. It's very expensive. You have to be very conscious of like where you're pushing your energy and whether it's being reciprocated or not. Because if you're pushing your energy to someone that isn't on your frequency or doesn't resonate or isn't connected with like your level of self-awareness, you're going to start feeling that, you know, shit, man, I keep pushing out of this energy. I keep giving, but I'm not receiving. And that's how I stay powerful, because I'm always surrounding myself with energy that's always being reciprocated to me, that hears me, can comprehend what's going on, how I'm sharing, what I'm talking about, what I'm delivering. And so I'm pouring the tea. Nice chamomile, peppermint tea, green tea. Oh shit, it's overflowing. Oh my God, it's overflowing, Luke. It's overflowing onto the saucer. Oh shit, there's all tea all over the saucer. Oh shit, the cup is like full. So what is the metaphor? The analogy is that now I can give you the rest of the stuff on the saucer because I fill my cup. I keep my cup full. And so I pour from my overflow. I give back from my saucer. Ain't from me, because I'm taking care of me, bro. You know, I keep me full. I ain't dropping myself and being empty and shit, you know, forgetting about me. That's why I say put yourself first. You are the most important person in your life. You have to live with you for the rest of your life. You need to love you more than anyone. You don't take care of you. How do you expect to help people? How do you expect to become successful? How do you expect to have the energy? How do you expect to be the best version of yourself if you don't put yourself first? You want to have that mental clarity, man. You want to be so like switched on that like, man, I'm taking care of myself. You know, I'm doing well, right? And I can give, because as long as I take care of me, I have so much more to give. I'm in such a higher, better place because I take care of me. So now I can give. Everybody's journey is different, okay? But for me, these are the things that I'm learning, and it doesn't mean that you can't implement it into your own life. It's small steps, because everything big starts small, okay? And you can start to implement these little strategies into your life slowly, because sometimes we can make these drastic, massive changes and all of a sudden we get overwhelmed. And the truth is, most of the time when you try to make a change, the first like 2-3 weeks is the hardest. And then sometimes, actually a lot of times, like hands up, how many people have made a New Year's resolution and then you're like, I'm going to do this, so I'm going to lose weight or whatever. And then 3 weeks later, you the same shit, bro. Oh yeah, what happened to your New Year's resolution? Oh yeah, life. You know what I mean? Like these stupid comments. Life. What happened? Life. Oh, my job got the better of me. Like shit, man. It's like that's your mind. That's your environment. That's the people you're surrounded by. And that's the challenge. Your habits, man. Like your paradigm. Imagine that your paradigm is like a oval, a glass oval that is surrounded by your head. Okay. And inside that oval, okay, let's say it's a white light. It's like the planet Saturn, right? There's the ring around it. Okay. So there's a ring around your head. Okay. Do I come up with this shit? Okay. So there's this ring around your head, right? And all of this ring is full of not all of them are bad, but we have a lot of unconscious, toxic, destructive, habitual behaviors. Okay. We have a lot of habits that we are unconsciously not aware of. It's just what we do, So this is a paradigm. Your paradigm is a bunch of habits that make up who you are and what you do every single day. You don't need to think about it. It just freaking is. Why is it so hard to change? Why is it so hard to start something new? Why is it so hard to get out of your comfort zone? Why is it so hard to, change your habits, right? And that's why if you stay in the same environment that you're in, it'll be very hard for you to change because it's the same shit as what you've been programmed with. It's the same shit that your paradigm is functioning on. I learned this shit from Bob Proctor, by the way. So it's one thing at a time, look at your lifestyle and take inventory of and write shit down, the things, write everything down that you do every single day. And then think about who you want to become and what that requires for you to be doing every single day for you to become that person. And I always like to forecast and have a vision, like in 5 years' time, how would that person show up? That version of you that's really successful, really happy, fulfilled, has inner peace, living in their purpose, living their best life. How do you think they would wake up in the morning? And let me tell you the truth, okay? No matter who you are, no matter where you're at in life, no matter how successful you are, you still got problems to deal with. That's the truth, But there's a different energy, different frequency you're on, different options you have, different lifestyle. So yes, it can be better than some, but it depends what you want. And so you think about that lifestyle, think about that version of you in 5 years' time and go, well, yeah, like what are some of the things that if I was this person in 5 years' time, what would I be doing? How would I be living? What would I be thinking? Who are the people that I'd be surrounded by? How would I be feeling? And it's just a hack of like, okay, if that's me, let me bring all that shit here. Dr. Wayne Dyer talks about this. It's all manifestation and shit, but it's probably one of the hardest things to implement into your life because your mind naturally will reject that kind of crap. It will say, whatever, man, shut up. That's just not true. That's not true. You're not that person. You don't feel like that. You can't do that. You're never going to achieve that. You're not smart enough. You're not lovable enough, whatever, all that crap. It's all shit. And so you have to be strong enough to be able to step into that every day. Like imagine that, and this is what I've been doing since 2018. I've been stepping into this person, showing up, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I got that from my brother-in-law, Vlad. When I always asked him about his business, I go, bro, how are you this smart? Like, how do you know all this shit? And he goes, bro, I don't know. He goes, I don't know what I'm doing. I go, how do you be so confident? Like you go into these business meetings and you speak to these people. And I go, how do you do it? He goes, honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. It's so funny. And it's the same kind of shit. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. I'm just turn on the microphone, I start talking, and it's going on, And so, you got to have a bit of laugh, man. Like, come on, stop being so serious and shit. You know what I mean? But like, you got to get to where you're at, because when you're not where you're at, you're going to be pissed off and unhappy. And so then it's hard to have a laugh when you're not in a good place, isn't it? It's hard to be happy and shit when you're not where you want to be. Hence why, my content is so powerful, and I push out that dancing and that good energy and those good vibes, with the captions and shit, because I get so many people smile for the first time. So many people are depressed, unhappy and shit. And they see the video and they're like, oh my gosh, like, who's this guy? Where's this energy from? And it's like, yeah, bro, I take care of me so I can take care of you. So what I want you to do moving forward, as you continue to grow and become the best version of yourself, is that I want you to give up on a few things. And I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen right now. And I want you to do this with me. Okay? I want you to do this exercise with me. I want you to write today. Hurry up, man. Get a paper and a piece of pen. Do this exercise with me. Come on, man. We're doing this together. We're changing. We're growing. We're becoming someone we've never been before, because we're going to start doing shit we've never done before. Okay? Come on. Today, I write this shit down, man. Come on. Don't muck around with your life, man. You're here for a reason. You've gone through shit for a reason. Happen on purpose, okay? You're feeling shit right now. It's okay. You're going to get through this. I'm with you all the way. Today, okay, we'll start again, all right? For everybody who just got a piece of paper and a pen. Today, I give up on letting fear, self-doubt, my past, insecurities, and thinking that I'm not good enough. Today, I give up on letting fear, self-doubt, my past, insecurities, and thinking that I'm not good enough. I give up on you. So basically what you're doing is you're saying, fuck you, fuck off. You're telling your fear, your self-doubt, your insecurities, your past, thinking that you're not good enough, and you're shoving that in the rubbish bin. I want you to chuck all that in the rubbish bin. I want you to get that rubbish bag, and I want you to go to the back of your fence in your backyard. I want you to chuck it over the fence. And I want you to chuck that shit out of your life, because it doesn't belong with you, okay? All right? Today, you give up on fear, self-doubt, your past, your insecurities, who you've always known yourself to be, because you are stepping into your power. You're stepping into your greatness. You're stepping into who you're always supposed to be, that you haven't become yet. And from this day forward, this is going to be the moment in your life that you're going to look back at. The 9th of the 9th, 2023. And it's the 9th of the 9th at the moment of this recording of this podcast. I know you're probably going to listen to this in a few weeks on the Luke Mindpower podcast on YouTube. But it's the 9th of the 9th. It's ridiculous. Synchronicities. You're going to give up on that shit. Give up on letting fear control you. Give up on letting self-doubt control you. Give up on your insecurities, letting you looking at yourself in the mirror and going, oh, I'm not lovable. I'm not good enough. Yeah, you feel like that because some told you that you weren't lovable, or someone rejected you. And now you've made up a story in your mind that you're not good enough and that you're not lovable. And it's bullshit. It's a load of crap. Absolute rubbish. Bollocks, like some of them would say from around the world. Maybe in the UK, it's bollocks. Bollocks. What the hell? All right. Your past. Okay. The past is something we have to process, and eventually we let it go. But give up on letting it control you. But you got to take some action so that you can heal. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for your time. It's been a blessing. I can't wait to meet you in person. I can't wait to see you at our live events. So make sure you click the link in the description below to join us at our next live events. I can't wait. It's going to be phenomenal. And you know what I love about the live events is that we dance. It's the shit, man. I love dancing with everyone. It's the best, you know. And, it's like dancing like no one's watching. I remember in Dubai, I was about to start the event, and I said to everybody that was there, I said, hey, I'm going to turn the music on. And when you feel the beat, I said, just dance, just move. I said, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. I said, just let the energy, make your body move and just move. Whatever the you feel like doing, just move. The best, bro. Absolutely amazing. So I can't wait to see you at the next live event. It's gonna be the shit, and let's keep growing. Let's keep supporting each other. Let's keep taking action, not giving up on yourself, because there is so much greatness in you that you don't know about yet, and I'm gonna help you to continue to unlock that every single episode. Come on, baby. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.